Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your team. Oh, there is love reading. It's going to be a little different this month. I'm trying something new. I quite like it, so I hope you do too. This is a general reading. It won't resonate with everybody. If it resonates partially, take what resonates, leave the rest. Check your moon, rising, and Venus for a more well-rounded reading for your situation. Excuse me. If it does resonate, awesome. All right. I will clarify where appropriate or if I'm a little confused, but so far it's been, it hasn't been the case. It goes over here. I think that's how I did it. All right, it says positive-minded people. So that might be needing to surround yourself or keep company with positive-minded people for the month of teen for Cancer. Ask for help. What is it you really need help with? Be willing to allow yourself the support you need. All right, let's see what we got here. High Priestess in reverse. So this could be about needing to listen to your, needing to go within and follow your gut instinct. Okay. It could be cautioning you to be wary of people with secret agendas. Maybe you have a secret agenda. Sorry, my bad. I'll honor it. Who am I to argue? Like I said, something different, right? And you can't see it all. Okay, hold on. No. Stop it. All right. Now, can you see it? Are we okay? Yeah, we're, and it's a little crooked. I don't like that. No, there it is. Okay. All right. So, first part of it, we're like days right here. This is about, oh, wow. Okay. This is about maybe finding out some news you don't like. And because of that, you feel a little scattered or frenetic or like you have to make some hasty decisions now. And feeling cast out. And that you want this reconnection back. You don't want to feel this disconnection. This could be a breakup and you don't want it and you're feeling like you've been cut off. Okay, and these are intended for romantic love, but it could resonate otherwise, just saying. So there's been some sort of blow up, some sort of break or breakup, and you're feeling that disconnect and you're wanting to come in out of the cold. You're wanting that you're wanting a recovery from this. It's causing a bit of anxiety, a bit of depression, mental anguish, maybe some insomnia. Just it's going to be really on your mind for the first days. Okay, this breakup. And this could also be saying that you need to take time to heal and process this. And part of that is, it's keeping you up at night. It's just going to be constantly on your mind. Not going to lie, this Leo had these two cards in the same position. So there you go. This is the middle of the month right here, and you're probably feeling very out of sorts and something. So we've got the breakup here possibly, and then the middle of the month, you're really feeling it. Maybe you find out more of why there was the breakup. Maybe you find out more details what you didn't know before about your romantic partner. And it could be that did you break up with somebody because you need to recover and they did a number on you mentally? Because then it gets really bad in the middle of the month. And maybe what you find out more is either that they're having some balance issues themselves, mentally, mental health issues, mental balance issues themselves. This is the sign of Cancer right here, or Scorpio or Pisces. This is water sign. So Hang on a minute. Where'd it go? Oh. Because then, and this also was in the same position for Leo. This is bizarre. Not this, but this was in the same position for Leo. Wow. Middle part of the month, we got, it gets worse. There is a complete shakedown of this relationship. And my hunch is that you're finding out things that you didn't know in the aftermath of dealing with this, of getting away from this person, whether a breakup you wanted or not, or even if you did, it's like maybe it's a toxic connection and you're just like, I need a break, I need to figure things out, and then you find things out afterwards, or you really aren't doing well and you're feeling pretty unbalanced emotionally and mentally. This could be a father figure that comes in to help, an older male that comes in to help. This could be, what's this about? What is that? What is this about? What's the middle of the month about? What is going on there? Because we got unbalanced, we got a shakedown, complete upheaval, and going through the motions and grieving and feeling completely unhinged. So it looks like they come back. It looks like this person, like you're suffering, and then they turn around and they're balanced. But this worries me because it's one thing if you're feeling completely bereft and lost without the person, and they come back in and they're like, okay, all right, let's just, here, I love you, let's try a different tack. I get it. But that's, for someone to take you so high, or to take you so low and then to bring you back up, that just worries me. I don't like that rescuing. I don't like that coming in and making it all better, because then you're like dry heaving in the corner, right? And then they're like, oh, here you go, let me give you, some comfort. And it's like, you don't know which end is up or how to trust or if you should trust them. Okay, so that's one scenario. The other scenario is, this is quite the upheaval. Oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Everything is up in the air. It's completely thrown you for a loop. There is no balance. There is no communication. They're just whatever. And you're looking to an older male to help you because there's kids involved. And you've got to figure out how to get this situation back to over here. Okay? That's another situation. If there's kids involved, it could very well be that all of a sudden now everything's upended. Your kid is your first priority, or your children are, and you've got to look out for them. And you're going to look to an older male or an older maternal or paternal figure to help with the fallout of this situation right here. Okay? So if kids aren't involved, if this is just between you and your love interest, it could be you seeking solace in an older male to talk about this. It could be that this person does indeed figure themselves out and come back, and they're emotionally balanced, and they want to tentatively try again with you. They're bringing, this is about extending a cup of love, a message. They're bringing messages of love. So maybe this person regains their ish and they start to communicate with you, text, email, whatever, messages of love. Maybe you go through this and you're feeling unhinged, but towards the end of the middle, like, around dating-ish, you're starting to feel like you're in control again, and that maybe you got things back on track, and you want to approach this person again and offer or start talking again. Either way, this is about love right here, okay? And like, if it's not involving children, okay? This is about starting to talk again on the love front, okay? Okay, so towards the end of the month, though, last days of the month of for Cancer, this is about the relationship or you transitioning. Could be you take a vacation and you travel. You're like, I need to get away. But this is about you evolving and transitioning. And these are suited, so I'm wondering if what we're evolving to. I think, though, what happens is you're still talking. I think this is about coming back together and you're starting to talk again. You weren't doing well with the breakup. You're starting to talk again. Hopefully this person or you are coming from a much more emotionally balanced place. You're still in negotiations and talks. You're trying to look at this logically as well as lovingly, compassionately, and intuition, or using your intuition. You're trying not to be emotional, but if you are, it's coming from a balanced place and a compassionate place. Where was that? Oh shoot, I thought I found practice compassion. Anyway, and but it feels like you're keeping your distance. Like this really wrecked you. This was like, oh my goodness. And now you're like, okay, I'm just going to kind of sit back and we can talk, but I don't know what to do. Um, I'm just still really confused. So surrounding yourself with positive-minded people, people that can uplift you, people that can kind of balance out. I think that might be what this is right here. If it's not kids and dealing with your mate and a breakup in that sense, where you're just, this doesn't apply. It's about you getting solid for the kids, figuring out what to do, transitioning, and now you're a single parent and you're a little bit overloaded, but you're going to have this help to deal with the kids. If it's not about that, this is about finding comfort and words of wisdom and solace and just receiving help by being around positive-minded people and people that are like, you know what, it's going to work out. Take this time to think about things. You don't know what to do. Don't do anything. It's going to be okay. Things are going to work out. And it might be, too, that you do need to ask for help from this older, it could be a male, could be a female that's just really solid, that has a lot of words of wisdom and sage, someone that you turn to that you trust, okay, to ask for help from that person, all right? Again, this is what is it you really need help with. Be willing to allow yourself the support you need. And that, I think right there, is about taking the time to think things over and to make sure that your head's screwed on straight and that you're looking at it not emotionally, but trying to use like, okay, what's best for me at this point? Let's look at this compassionately and with love for all concerned, myself included, because I don't want to get screwed over, and see what the best course of action is. And this is about friends helping you transition. So positive-minded people asking for help. And this is a need to go inward and listen, just like this is saying right here. Intuition and trusting in your gut and thinking things through in a logical fashion and coming from a place of compassion and what makes sense rather than being emotional, okay? This is also about breaking free of bonds, at least for me, the way I see it for this. Don't become don't become so emotional and so detached and so frenzied and off balance that you're not listening to your inner voice. And don't become so willing to, and not saying that you are, I'm just saying sometimes there's a tendency when we've just had something ripped out from under us and we're just, holy cow, we're panicking, to just do anything to restore that balance or that safety we felt, and it ends up imprisoning us later. I'm just saying to be wary and watch for that. Okay, I'm looking for, all right, so we got two okay. So we got 2 2s here. Let me look up what 2 2s reversed is. Mistrust. Yeah, I think that's 2 2s in a reading speaks to mistrust, and I think that's what this is over here. You're trying to figure out what you want first before you believe anything that this person says. And it's not that they're lying, it's just that this really did a number on you, and you really want to make sure that no matter what happens the next time, if this happens again, that you are solid and straight and of yourself so that you don't get affected like this again. That you're kind of grounded and like, okay, I'm not going to go there again, God be with you, and off we go, and the best to both of us. Because who wants to revisit this again, right? So you've got your guard up. I'm surprised the 9 of Wands didn't show up here. And you're thinking things through. It could be that somebody is coming back in unexpectedly and wanting to be let back in, somebody from your past, and you're like, oh gosh, I just don't know. And things come to light or more things happen, and you're just like completely feeling unbalanced, and you're like, this could be somebody from your past rushing back in also, like an ex from a while ago. This could be just a recent breakup. Oh, what am I doing? I already did this. Look at me. Grab the wrong deck. See, I go on and get flustered, start talking. All right. This is the wonder of creation, protection, and destiny. Looks kind of creepy, kind of like sinister, but it's actually it's a kind of a beautiful message. a large part of our choices in life are free will. So while you are being protected and guided, and to a certain degree things are going to unfold in a predestined fashion, a large part of life is what we make it. And that is reflected in our choices. I feel like this month for you, Cancer, 18 is really, it's coming down to choices here. It's coming down to you weighing the options, what this person is presenting. I feel like this is more somebody that you can consult with, rather than you or this person being in an emotionally balanced place, like it being in an offer. I feel like this is all about, it hits the fan, you're dealing with it, and then the last part of the month is you really trying to make a choice that best suits you, and you're struggling with it, and you're going to need the help of positive-minded people, and to be around people that you trust that can support you with coming to a decision about this. Okay? All right. Cancer, that is what I have for you for the month of October. I hope it was helpful, and I hope to see you in the next. This is going to be just monthly, and that's why because we got beginning, mid, and end. So I hope this works better. My taping or recording schedule is getting kind of full, and I started to fall behind. I was like, I got to kind of condense or approach it differently. So that's what this is. I hope it works, and I hope you get a lot out of this. I hope to see you also at the next reading. Thank you so much for stopping by. Take care.